This is Dennis Brown with TKR Studio, and welcome to 5 Minute Photoshop. In today's lesson, I'm going to talk about getting pictures from your camera to the computer. And to do that, there's a couple of ways to do it. You can connect the cable that came with your camera to your computer, plug it into the USB port on your computer, and do a direct upload from camera to computer. You can also take the memory card out of your camera, insert it into a memory card reader, and then plug that into your computer. Today I'm going to do the memory card reader technique. I've got a memory card plugged into my card reader, and I'm going to now plug that into the computer. When you do that, sometimes a box will appear that will ask you what you want to do with the device that you just plugged in. Do you want to import files, for example? If that doesn't happen, you can use on a PC the Windows Explorer to navigate to the card reader and manually transfer the files. And that's the way I'm going to do it right now. So I'm going to open, and sorry Mac users, but this is a PC only piece of information. A shortcut to open the Windows Explorer is to right click on the Windows Start button and then select Open Windows Explorer. When you do that, this is what you see. And over on the left, you'll see favorites, desktop downloads, etc. And then under computer, you'll see your hard drives listed. In this case, I've got a C hard drive and a D hard drive. The images that I'm after, the files that I'm after, are on this EOS Digital folder. And under it, you'll see a DCIM and then a 100 EOS 7D. This is Canon terminology and default Canon labels for folders that will appear on the memory card that comes out of the camera. Different types of cameras will have obviously different folder names and perhaps a different hierarchy of folders, but the principles are the same. You want to find the card, the memory card, the card reader, that is, in this case the iDrive, and then navigate down to the folder that has the images, the files that you're after. And you can see in the central part of the screen here, I've got just 3 JPEG files on that memory card. I click on the first one, hold down the Shift key, and click on the last one to highlight and select them all. Then I right click and say copy. And I want to put these, in my case, I keep my pictures folder on my D drive, and here it is. I'll open up my pictures folder, and I keep a folder called imports, and I'm going to create a new folder by right clicking, selecting new folder. I'll call it 2013-05-02. Today's May 2nd. Then I'll double click that folder, right click, and click paste. And that's it. So there are the 3 files, the 3 image files from the memory card. They're now in the 2013-05-02 folder under the imports folder. Now we're going to go back to the Adobe Bridge. This is the Adobe Bridge. It's the file viewer and organizer that comes with Photoshop. Elements has a comparable app called the Elements Organizer, which looks like this. And this is the Adobe Photoshop Elements version 11 organizer. This is Photoshop CS6 Bridge, Adobe Bridge. In the Bridge, file folder hierarchy on the left is identical virtually to what you see in the Windows Explorer. And under that imports folder, therefore, I've got that 2013-05-02 folder that I just created, and it's got my 3 images, 3 bird pictures. The organizer, Elements Organizer, is a little different. If I go to the imports folder and open it, you don't see a 2013-05-02 folder. That's because you need to first import the images, the folder and the images, into the Elements Organizer. To do that, you can right click on the folder and then select Import Media, and it happened that quickly. It's done. So now under imports, I've got the 2013-0502 folder, and there are the 3 pictures. Next time we'll talk about a few more tips on how to organize your files and folders. And then we'll get to the good stuff, the fun part, which is opening the images in Photoshop and start the post-processing. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.